I studied in England for 4 years for my degree, and then I worked in England, and I can see huge comparisons. The government has funded buildings for children. It's unbelievable. A lot of children from disadvantaged backgrounds have the same start as every other child, so there's no comparison in where you've came from, what ethnic origin or any background at all. You are treated the same, and every child has the best start in life in early years over there.
At the age of 23, I went to college, and that's when I started my honours degree within early years. At that stage, I worked in a restaurant as a waitress, which I loved. After I graduated, I gave up working as a waitress and started within an early years setting as a childcare assistant, and I was getting paid a lot more money as a waitress. Gave that job up for my passion in early years, and still the pay is not reflected within our early years sector. So it's a little bit sad and disappointing that we are not valued. You know, there are so many other sectors out there that get a lot more money than what we do at the minute, and I think that just proves it, you know.
We have currently 8 people with degrees at level 8. However, only half of those staff are receiving more than the minimum wage, and everyone else is on the minimum wage. So that's very tough for staff that are young staff that are trying to progress in their own personal lives. They're trying to move on, they're trying to get mortgages. I'm finding that if people do go on and start their own family, they're not coming back because they can't afford the childcare, even though they work in the sector. I'm finding that staff feel that their natural progression isn't within early years, that they feel the need to move on to a job in a primary school. We are losing staff to jobs as SNAs. And again, there's a lot of talk around quality in the sector, but I don't know how we're supposed to be maintaining quality when we can't even maintain our current levels of staff.